You know, I actually liked EHOME's draft a lot more before the Pudge. I mean, I'm not going to be this guy, but he's got some pretty hard targets to hit. All very mobile heroes.
Yeah. Now, tell me about the Pugna. Obviously, we see it a lot in push strats. You have Luna with you as well. Who would have thought Slark getting gone on down bottom? This is what they were talking about during the draft. The aggressive duel in between both with Jakiro and Faith Beyond. Now Lanm doing some serious work against iceiceice. The Rock coming through. They will get the first blood. Slark comes back in. Has more than enough damage, and now Faith Beyond getting brought down as well. Pudge does not get the deny off in time, and it's going to be Faith Beyond securing the second kill.
Versus the 9 and 7 of OD. So OD actually denying better right now, but in a couple more levels, I think Pugna can get it.
Oh, dual breath. Slark might be in trouble. Did he actually get hit by it? Looks like he did. Still taking a lot of damage. Faith Beyond trying to juke his way through and get this kill. The Shadow Ward dealing about, and look at the Rot. Go to work. The loose pick, the hook connects. Fairy Fire's there, but it's not enough. Old bottom getting turned off. Faith Beyond is out of mana, and all of a sudden Slark's at full HP after that Shadow Ward. Fatal Bonds will go. This should be a kill. Can the Rock get there? They have another Lucid Beam. Looks like they might not find him. The Creep's taking a lot of damage, of course. He actually used the tree to Bob Ross him. Oh, again. Oh, impressive play.
And the heal wasted as well. Jakiro able to get the kill. What a sick play from the Night Stalker, stopping Slark from putting in a
point. Top lane, there's plenty of farm going for the Slark, but
this is dangerous.
Yeah, Blink. Oh, and he's getting cornered. They get the hook off as well. There's the D-Trap coming out the rotten top. They have the 2 stacks of sticky napalm. This is almost certainly a kill. Nothing he could do there whatsoever.
Yeah, you cast your spell, you die.
Lanm is setting himself up again. Like you mentioned, though, Hunter in the night is up for the Night Stalker. 11's going to come back in. There is a ward that was there, but it might have been de-warded for the Radiant team, but looks like he's just going to take some sacks. Here comes Lanm. The Lucid Beam is up. They should have hook ready to go. Ice Tap connects, though. There's the silence coming out, so they can't use the hook. Fatal Bond's doing a lot of damage. One more right click, and it will be the Warlock getting the kill. The cast, though. Can they break down this Luna? The stick charge comes out, but it's the Void that does bring him down.
Lanm actually could have saved him there if he just...
Walking back in. Silence comes out again from Faith Beyond, but slowed up by the Rot. Shadow Word is there. There's the Lucid Beam. Ice Tap doesn't connect, but there's the dual breath. Faith Beyond still in trouble. He hooks, but it's the wrong target. Innocent still might fall. Lanm is low. One more auto attack. They will bring each other down. Faith Beyond is barely alive. There's the after they rotated. Blink. Ice Tap not connecting again. Ice just barely missing on these. He'll get off the liquid fire. Not connecting for Jakiro. iceiceice having a great game last game on that Earthshaker. This game doing pretty well. Hook comes in nicely from bottom. Immediate Astral. The decrep is there. The Nether Flash should come next. Here comes Old Chicken. And Blanket's going to have a tough time getting out of this. He has Astral in 3. Double damage rune. If he gets some help, he can turn this. He's running down. You can see the supports are coming. There's the life drain. Blinks low and will die. Almost narrowly made it into the roasted forward deny, but wasn't there.
Having some issues. The dual lane giving them a lot of Luna kills, but not quite all the levels of gold they want.
They will connect with this Ice Tap. There's the dual breath and the Void, very slow. Slark does have 10 wand charge. Will use him. He's got the range drop as well. Shadow Ward healing him back up. Is there enough damage? Blink now having to turn. And will survive. More TP's coming in. Here comes the Pugna. Death, Decrep, and of course the Life Drain coming out. And Faith Beyond still rather tanky. Here comes the TP. They have the last one coming out. They have the stun. Faith Beyond will end up falling. He does get the silence up, but it's not enough. And they find the other kill as well onto the Jakiro. So they're going to maybe find him walking out. Old Chicken, Astral immediately. He has Decrep ready to go. The cast as well as the damage from... Oh, misses the pounce actually, but I don't know if it's going to matter. The cast will go through perfectly timed with the creep wave. Nether Ward is down, but it gets immediately blown away. A much needed kill for Wings here.
Interesting choice for the Slark, but I guess his team does have a lot of setup already, so maybe just prioritizing how much farm it'll help.
Void, cast, there's Sonic, well, Death Ward, 3 TPs. Now look at that, one right in the row.
He's gonna die though, he needs a heal.
Now they have the life drain, the medic has arrived. Old Chicken respawns to help out his squad, and now it looks like it will be a turn. Silence comes out, Firefly. They might not be able to chase this. Meanwhile, they find a kill top for Shadow. Oh, that hook again. Just narrowly missing for Lanm. He's so close on all of the hitting till mid. We do have a gank coming from Lanm as well as this Batrider.
I think they want to fight this one.
They do, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they got ice though.
Lasso, but the Astral comes out. He'll pull him back nonetheless. And he will actually get him in a good position. Dismember coming out. Good force away coming out. There's the hook out of Faith Beyond. Another Astral. The chaotic one for EHOME starting to look for this good fight, and they might have the beginnings of it. iceiceice will drop down that macro fire, but it's already too dead for Wings. Wings sits in trouble. He's got force in 1 second. The hook, it's there. A lot of gets it forced back towards this creep camp. Slark will find it. The Astral is there.
All he has to do is kill everyone.
Well, that's not going to happen, Pudge, unfortunately.
It's close.
Shadow will go first. It looks like. Yes, the Shadow Blade. Old 11 will be a huge target. Finds the Invis rune. Instead, he'll go on Old Chicken, and he will get caught. Oh man, no Decrep available because he gets blown away instantly.
Yeah, it's all about fights. They got to take a fight.
Lasso. The smoke does break. Shadow scouts it out first and foremost, still with the Shadow Blade. Now looking for Old 11. They're going to try to fight this. The Death Ward is there. They will get up the Lucid Beam. They bring down the Golem, but the Shadow Dance is up and available. He pounces away in time. Actually, it might have been a 4 moment.
That was such a smart way to initiate a gank. Just Slark for vision, he compresses ultimate, and Witch Doctor is so far back that it's difficult for EHOME to actually interrupt the stun.
They will find another one, and it, of course, is Pudge. Lanm gets dropped down. Very easy gank, and now the Shadow, the Sentry Ward is there.
Shadow knows. He knows it's there.
Yeah, he has, of course, his... Oh, he gets hooked anyway! The Shadow gets past, not enough, he gets it off in time. The Golem, they can't bring him down, but the lasso's there. Already, EHOME's starting to do pretty well in this fight. Faith Beyond will fall first. The flame break pushed back, not there for Innocence, but it looks like he might be too slow. The decrep, and he will be another martyr for the cause. They'll try to TP home. Blink will get out. Shadow still see. This Pugna is still rather squishy. There's going to be an Aghanim set to rather choose the Night Stalker on top of this. With more and more vision coming out, but that gem's still up on Shadow. They get it early, so MatchID, of course, that Luna gets big enough, this game can start spiraling out of control for Wings.
They know exactly where they are, by the way. They saw the Astral. There's the pressure. Great grab.
That is a great lasso. The force back up to the high ground. That is a dead Jakiro more than likely. Decrep followed him in the life screen. They really want the tower. They'll find it, but they do give away picks where they can. It's not like they're just, you know, completely avoiding these fights, but now maybe something amiss.
They got the
chicken. Have the lasso. Ice Path, he walks into it. Batrider will fall first. It's time to back now if you're EHOME. No more further initiation. Wings won't go further. The hook. They'll grab the Jakiro. Maybe not the right target. Ice Path onto 2. Shadow coming in as well. Now wants to turn to Slark. Off the edge now. He still leads up. There's the south. The Golem. Counter initiation. Shadow gets up for Shadow. Now Innocence backing away on top. Ice Path, they'll grab the Jakiro. No hook onto Innocence. I need it back here. Wings is one of those hooks. Maybe something changes, but it's not there. No.
Trying to pressure this.
They know Shadow's around.
They can Ice Path. That's their ranged initiation option. It's that or Slark pounce.
He's going very far.
Oh, the big hook.
He gets the hook. A lot of dark things, and he gets the Shadow Dance off. He can. The Dark Pact is there in time. Now the pounce is up in bottom. Might be the one to fall. Magnifier's there as well. BKB for both the courts. There's the goal coming up. Shadow will fall. Dead for 65. No buyback. And Stalker still running. That Luna is big, but the Aghanim Scepter does give them some good vision.
They're trying to bait the ward, I think. Watch, Witch Doctor's gonna hit. Here comes the hook.
Yep. They will find the Night Stalker. It's not what Lanm wanted, but they will find something. Ice Path. Astral will come out. He's avoiding some of the damage, but he's in the base. And there's the Eclipse on top. Faith Beyond. We'll see you later. Flame break. Decrep done. 57. BKB did go for flank. Another good hook, but even though it was accidental, it still works out in their favor.
It was an amazing play by Innocence. He saw the bait, and he tried to juke it, and he did, but it got the guy in the back.
Innocence. Glimmer TP, not in time. Lucid Beam is there, the life drain, the decrep, and another target going the way of EHOME for sure.
This is like the 4th time in a row that EHOME has gotten an advantage from him.
That courier needs to be careful. Old 11 needs maybe 2 more auto attacks for it. 1 4-step forward, he'll get it, it looks like. Nothing on the courier. And that was spotting out the roast respawn. Playing in the back foot, they even find a Radiant scan. EHOME for the first time. They've got a great look at where Wings might be positioned. They see Blink. There's the Blink lasso. They get the force back as well. And BKB is there. Can they bring him down? He's in the trees. They will make it through. They eat the tree. Hook back. A lot of force step. Great grab. They get the kill. Death for 68. They're underneath the tier 3. There's that decrep you were talking about, but they get the Ice Path as well as the cast bouncing into Old Chicken, so he can't find that second kill. But Blink going down. And he does try the Hex, but he will not have buyback here. This is tough.
Instantly. This is really bad for Wings here. 40 seconds left to defend.
I don't know if they can get the Strax defended for Wings without that safety or safety point for Outworld Devourer.
Blades are bouncing.
This is exactly what you were talking about, and this is where it gets tough. This is with one Manta illusion going to work. That's it, and they will get the full set of racks. And luckily, still have tier 2 towers, both top and bottom. That's the rise. They might want to turn this. Here comes Slark. They don't have that Hex. They just use it. Hook on the Shadow. Has to pop the BKB. The Golem will come out for now. Wings already lost 1. Here comes the Eclipse. Blink still taking wave damage. Nobody dead for EHOME. And Shadow is left to his own devices. Great block from Old 11. The Shadow Dance is still there at bottom. The hook is just narrowly going to miss, and he's got starting to get lower and lower. But EHOME are still feeling very confident, walking out
Shadow
aggressively.
might get spotted here.
Faith Beyond should have some vision. Shadow is going in, looking for Slark. Mantle there's the BKB, but the Hex comes out. Can they get it done? They just don't have the damage. They've already lasted up 1. Garter still taking a lot of damage. He actually is going to get dropped. It's finally the first standing piece of the game, and they will get a kill. Shadow now. Shadow Dance is going to come out. Slark's BKB is done. Can they get this kill? They're going into Blink. He's already low. The hook hits, but it's on the Shadow instead of Blink. Now still doing well, but Shadow will fall. Can they bring down Slark? The cast is coming through Old Chicken. He's got that life drain. He's looking for another one. The cast still bouncing up. Decrep is there. They heal Slark back. pretty much to full at this point with oldchicken being the medic. Hook, Beyond's on the hunt. Has the vision back interceptor. Stalker's here as well. They have the hex back up. Stalker, they find it. Can they bring him down? He got the butterfly. He gets ice fence. The G-Crep is there. They don't have the standing. Now the BKB comes out. The Astral's there. Eclipse is back up. Blake will take the majority of the damage, and he will go down. Lane breaks, and it looks like it's going to be Jakiro as well. Uses himself for half a second with the Firefly as well as Tyler nearby. It's a triple kill. They just didn't have the damage, and the Butterfly comes in, and GG. Wings will go down. EHOME even up the series at 1 apiece.
That was a fight that looked so good for Wings, especially the Hex at the end, but they just couldn't quite kill the Luna in time, and the Eclipse shreds through them after that re-engage from the first team fight. Just amazing defense against the pressure from Slark. They were